Hey my friends, what's going on? It's your boy Cater on a beautiful, beautiful day, my friends. So pound that for watching this video. Pow! What's going on with your life? What's going on with your land? How you doing today? How you feeling? What's up? It's a beautiful, beautiful day, my friend. What's going on, Felicia? Let me know where you're watching from if you're watching live. What's up, Wester? What's going on, my man? How you feeling today? So guys, morning, Felicia. So let's get a few people to get on board. Do a live this morning. Actually gonna go and jog on the beach just in a little bit. And give you guys a different view today. Looks totally dope. So it's a lot of wind around me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. OKC live in the house. What's up? So how do you skip the 9 to 5 and build a business online? All right, give me a thumbs up if you hear me. Let me know. Drop a comment. Let me go ahead and find, because the wind is so crazy. I'll give you guys a view, and then I'll find a corner where I can actually talk. Oh, my man Pablo in the house. What's up? All right, cool. Right, what's up, guys? Hello. Beautiful Miami, looking dope. I'm actually trying to go to the beach for a run, but the wind is so crazy where I might not even head out to the beach. But let's talk about how to build a business online and escaping the 9 to 5. Okay, I remember seeing this thing and like, oh man, it's a Tuesday, whatever. How can you do it? Okay, the number one thing you must understand when you're gonna go and build a business online. Don't, like, a lot of the time we might market the lifestyle, which is great. I mean, this looks great, it's amazing, but what a lot of people ended up missing is the fact that it takes a lot of work before this happens, before the lifestyle, the working wherever you want. If you build a business online and you build it because you want to be lazy, number one thing, don't build a business because you want to be lazy, because you want to do this every day, because it doesn't happen. You don't do it every day. You're gonna have to build some structure. So I'm actually walking right to the beach, South Beach, baby. You have to build some structure. It's not easy. Yeah, you're gonna have to build some structures first. Now you can work on the beach if you want. You can work at home, but in the most part, in the beginning, when you're actually doing it, most of the job is gonna happen at home. Most of the time, most of the things you're gonna have to do. Man, looks like the beach is worse, guys. The beach is worse. The wind is just crazy. It's worse. So I might not even go for a jog because it's too windy out here. It's too windy. So let's talk, then I go for my jog after. Let me find a place where it's not too windy. Let's just talk about how to skip the 9 to 5 and build a business online, okay? So number one thing, forget all about the beach and stuff like that, you know. That comes after, but let's get into building. Your first thing, you're gonna need to be able to set up the time, right? This is gonna be the most, not the easiest thing, but it's gonna be the most challenging thing you're gonna have to do, okay? Building, okay, let's talk about it. Building a business is gonna be the most challenging thing. So let me know if you guys can hear me, if it's a lot more clearer than the wind. Let's just talk and then I go for my walk, you know, because it's too windy and I want you guys to hear what I'm saying in this video. Let me give me a thumbs up, say what's up, say I hear you. Give me a 1 something. Let me know you guys can hear me. Let's talk and I'll go for my run after that, okay? Because I want you guys to catch what I'm saying. Okay, Radiant says I can hear you. All right, if you're on the line, give me a thumbs up. Say I can hear you. What's up? What's up? Melinda says what's up. Much better. All right, great. That's what I want to hear, guys. Wally says thumbs up. All right, great. So let's talk about it. You know, escaping the 9 to 5, build a business online. The first thing you must realize, it's not going to be the easiest thing you have to do. It's going to be the most challenging thing that you have to do. But it gives you this, the lifestyle. After that, it gives you the freedom, the ability to just take your laptop, go anywhere in the world and work. Okay, so in the beginning of the process, it's gonna have to get out of your comfort zone. You know, I talk to students a lot of the time. People want to build a business, but there's certain things that they don't want to do to make it happen, specifically online. Okay, online, if you have a mentor, if you have a person that you follow, and they say, hey, this is what you got to do to build your business. You got to buy this. You got to invest into this. You know, the reality of it, building a business online is going to take money. And if you come in, it's going to take sweat, time, equity. There's going to be a lot of requirement, different things that you require to go through in the process. But it's a step-by-step process. It's not going to be like, oh, man, overnight, where you don't this. You know, you might see this stuff on the capture page where people tell you, just leave your lifestyle overnight, you know, get into the system. It's going to happen for you overnight. No, it doesn't happen that way. You need to acquire the skill set. And if you waste your time throughout the years, this might just never happen. It might just be once in a while. But if you want to do this all the time, you have to put in the time in the beginning to acquire the skill set that is required for you to have an automated business. Okay, now I'm over here. My business is fully automated. Like, if people go to the process, they can actually buy stuff from me every day. So you want to think about, okay, how do I master the process? Because mastering the process, that's what's going to give you hell in the beginning. Okay, once you master the process, you do it once, you know how it's done. Now it's not a problem, because here's the thing. Success is the completion of goals, right? Whatever goals that you set in your mind, because that's the intended goal. If your intention is to be here, the intended goal is to be here and have a business that is actually fully flourish. Success doesn't happen until you get there. So it's the completion of it. It's to actually work in the process to get there. It's gonna push certain things out of you. Radiance is my mentor. Mentors like you are so helpful. Copy what is successful. Master the process. Felicia said, master the process. Okay, so when I first came on the internet, you know, I didn't know how to get traffic. I didn't know how to get leads. So I knew I would need certain processes in place that I can get in touch with people every single day. Because if I'm building a business on the internet, if I'm selling stuff, I need traffic. Traffic generation was going to be my #1 thing. So every single day, I'm learning on traffic generation. How am I going to learn Facebook traffic? That doesn't happen on the beach. Like, that doesn't happen over here at the pool. Like, you got to sit down consistently and learn Facebook traffic. How am I going to get leads to my capture page every single day? How can I get 1,000 people to my website today, every day? And that's not going to happen over here. So, and sometimes you're going to come in, you're not going to know how to do it. And someone who's an expert at it might say, hey, I'm going to charge you $1,000 to buy this course so you can learn it. And that's where some people, they pull back and say, hey, man, I don't want to spend my $1,000 on this thing. I don't want to go to this mastermind for $1,000. When I first came online, right, I was supposed to go to a mastermind where I can learn how to do traffic. You know, I remember there was this guy named Desmond. He used to have a Aweber list that has over 100,000 people. And anytime that he posted it on Facebook, I'm scratching myself like, damn, 100,000 people on a list. Oh my God, that's like a city. You know, that's like a mini city. If you can just have access to 100,000 people on a list, just think about how cool that would be. Like, you literally can send an email and it can get to 100,000. Most basketball stadium, you know, have about 25,000. Now they build them bigger. So 100,000 people, that's about 4 basketball stadium put together. Oh, like a freaking city. Like, if you think about it, if you send out an email and you can reach 100,000 people, it doesn't matter if I want to sell this tower, right? If I send this tower to 100,000 people, I'm going to have someone who says, man, I'm sweating a lot. It's kind of hot in Florida right now. Give me the tower. See? But it takes time to actually build that. And I said, man, I want to get that. And now I have lists that has over 100,000 people. But it took time in the process. It took time in the process of learning every single day. Learning on how to generate traffic and leads. So if you're looking into doing this stuff, if you're looking into escaping the 9-to-5, building a business is going to be the most challenging thing you're going to have to do. Don't look at it as a way to escape work, because it takes work. Because I know sometimes we promote, yo, it's easy. You know, a lot of people see the ease of it. But as an entrepreneur, it's going to be the most challenging thing that you're going to have to do. Leaving what you know, leaving what everybody else, the 95% of people around you do, to do something that the average is not willing to do. That you stepping out out of the comfort zone. You're stepping out of what you know. Okay, like the other day, I have a friend of mine who said, "Hey, man, Yo Cater, has this online business thing going," and the funny thing, you know, you don't want to take advice from people who's not actually doing what you want. Who doesn't have the results that you want. You can listen to them, but you don't want to take advice from them, because if you're going after your dream, you definitely gonna have to put some things in process. So, number one thing, you're gonna need to learn traffic generation. That's gonna be your number one goal. It doesn't matter what system, what program you join. I don't care. It doesn't matter what it is. Once you unlock traffic, you're good. If you're building a business online, you understand how to get traffic. I don't care what offer you're gonna promote. You can change it tomorrow, the next day. Once you understand traffic generation, you can join into any business. You blow it up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. You will be able to blow it up. Traffic generation. That's gonna be your number one thing. Once you understand that, you like that down. Okay. The second thing now. This is how it gets easy. This is the way it gets easy. I'm giving you the goods now. This is the way it gets easy. So after you learn traffic generation, you understand how to get traffic, you need to focus on branding. Building your own brand. Your brand is going to be what's going to be the thing that makes it easier for you. Okay, what's a brand? A brand is something that provides value. Okay, it's something that provides value. Like this iPhone that I'm using, they have a full brand. They have people buying this stuff all the time. So you want to come in the game. How can your brand provide much value to people? How can you be in the mind of people before they can actually think about doing something? That's branding. Like, you're not just another. It's like me, I'm not just another marketer. Whenever someone think about business, who they think about? Boom. When they think about YouTube, who they think about? Boom. When they think about ranking, you need your skills you need your name to match your skills. Okay, you need your name to match your skills. So once you become really good at something, whenever that skill comes on, they think of you. They think about YouTube. Oh, I know this guy who's crushing it on YouTube. They think about business. Oh, I know this guy who's crushing it. They think about credit repair. Man, I know this guy who can get me that credit. Your name matching to your skills. See, once you can outgrow people in that, and that's where branding is gonna come into the game. So if you know how to do something, nobody knows about it. You're trying to, you can build a business where you learn how to drive traffic. You just pay money, traffic. There's this type of business. But if you want it to be easy, where the easiness come, where you can go on vacation and people just watch your stuff, they sign up, like I do. Where you do things and then everything is it just feels like there's this flow that's coming your way without you having to do much for it anymore, because all the work that you put in, anytime people can see it, the value they've gotten from you, now they say, oh man, what? I wanna get on with this girl. Whatever this girl's doing, I'm in. I'm part of it. I wanna get on with this guy. Whatever she's doing, whatever he's doing, I'm ready. I'm ready to jump on, because I know he does his thing. I know that's what he does. That I know that's what she does. So that's where branding comes along into your game, where it's gonna enable you to actually make this thing a lot easier. You're gonna be able to leverage, like those videos that I'm making, it allow me to leverage myself. I can be all over the world just at once. It's all branding. So when you brand yourself as the traffic expert guy, so whenever someone thinks about getting traffic, Craigslist, like my man Kyle that's on the line, he's the Craigslist expert. He's the Craigslist king right now. So whenever someone wants to learn how to do Craigslist traffic, I say, hey, go check out Kyle. He's the man for that. I do a lot of YouTube traffic. I understand, ranking and stuff like that. It'll just pass through. So before you can get to, I go on vacation and stuff, you need to focus on learning the skill set. Okay. Back 10 years ago, I met this mentor, right? This guy, he was killing it on YouTube. He was an older gentleman. Man, I forgot his name. Let's call him Mike, okay? And he used to talk about this concept called stupid money. Okay, I just never understood it. He said money is stupid, right? Because I go on vacation right now and I spend $2,000, $5,000, and when I come back, it's back to my bank account. It's like, it's just never want to leave. Like, it becomes stupid, and I just couldn't understand this concept. I'm like, stupid money? Shoot, I have to work my butt off every week to get a paycheck. And then next week get a paycheck, and I was living paycheck to paycheck, paychecks after paychecks. So I'm like, how do you mean? What the hell you mean by stupid money? Like, how do you do it? So the whole concept was that he has a business online. He has his own business. Like, he can go out and spend money, but while he's out there, he's still accumulating income without him having to be there. So it's like, oh, I spend it and it comes right back. I spend it, it comes right back. So it changed your mind about income or money until I could. But you're gonna need to have things in place, processes in place to do that. If you don't have any process in place to do that, you're building a business online right now, you currently don't have any process in place to do that, well, it's going to be almost impossible for you to do that. So what are the processes do you have in place right now? Let me ask you a question real quick, right? One of the questions I always ask people that I coach. It's getting dark over here, guys. Let me know if you guys can see me. Is this stuff making sense to you? I'm going to ask you a question real quick. Yeah, let me know if this stuff is making sense to you. Give me a 1 if this is making sense to you. Give me a 2 if this stuff is whack. Give me a 3 if get out of here, man. This stuff is not real. Drop a comment. 1 if it's making sense. 2 if it's like gibberish. 3 if it's like, man, just get out of here. I don't want to hear you. And I just go for my run. Felicia says 1. 1. Amanda says 1. Wally says 1. All right. Cool. So for the most part, you guys are getting it. For the most part, it's making sense. Okay. Here's the question that I got asked one time by my mentor. And I always ask everybody who comes into my coaching. I coach other students and stuff like that. Here's the question I always ask them. Right now, if I want to pull out my credit card, right? If I want to pull my card and purchase on your name, can I buy something from you? You know, right now, think about it. If you want to build a business online, you want to have the lifestyle of the dream and stuff like that, you know, you need to be able, let me ask you this question. If I wanted, I cater. If I wanted to buy something from you right now and say, hey, man, hey, lady, that's on the line, you know, I want to do business with you. You know, I just want to buy from you. Because here's the thing. If you, the whole internet, if you want to make money online, you're going to need to be able to sell. You're going to need to have things that you're selling. So if I say, man, I'm going to pull out my credit card, can I swipe it on your name? Can I swipe it on your name right now? If I want to buy something from you, do you have something to sell? If you're watching this video, you don't have anything, you know, you can watch this video, jump onto the next one, watch my next live. It won't make any difference in your life. Can I buy something from you right now? Oh, Felicia said, can they buy something from you right now? Hell yeah. You can buy a lot of stuff from me right now. You know, you can buy a lot of stuff from me right now. So, you know, people ask me all the time, yo, Kato, where do you make these YouTube videos and stuff? You know, a friend of mine came over and said, yo, dude, you're always making, your job is all about speaking, dog. Like, why do you always speak and make YouTube videos and Facebook Live and those type of things? And I'm like, dude, little did those people know, like, when I was working a job, I was literally making $1,000 a month. So I was getting $250 a week. $250 a week, and I was working part-time. When I was working full-time, I was getting like $300, $400 a week. So about less than $2,000 a month. Less than $2,000 a month, I was making out my regular 9 to 5, working hard, like really hard. My YouTube videos, my Facebook videos, they're like 10 minutes, 15 minutes long. The top of my YouTube videos or my Facebook videos will be 1 hour. But YouTube AdSense, now I get to the point where it's doing 4K a month. 4K a month just for making videos. Now there's a process behind it. I didn't start out with 4K a month. Matter of fact, it was doing $30 for like the longest every month. You know, I wasn't really paying attention to it because it was a lead generating platform for me. For the most part, it was always generating me traffic, getting my brand exposed out there. So for the most part, that was the case. But then when I realized the power into it, when I got in a mentor who was like killing it, you know, he was doing like 1.2 million bucks on YouTube, you know, a year. And he was doing like $1,000 with Google AdSense. Then I went to his house. I paid and got into his mastermind. Went to his mansion. You guys probably know him. Stephen James with the Project Life Mastery. I went to Canada, kind of check out what he was doing and how. It's not really what you do in this game. It's how you do it. Because everybody could be doing the same thing. But you want to see the people who are doing it successfully, how they are doing it. So I went and see his blueprint. what the hell he was doing, how he was doing it. What was I not doing? Because I was doing videos just like him, but I wasn't having the success that he was having. So I kind of look at his funnel, look at his stuff, and see how I can implement it into my stuff. Now I'm at 4K a month in YouTube AdSense. And then in the back end is really amazing numbers, right? So what I'm saying to say this is that I can listen to my friends and say, hey, you speak too much. And then think about my job. I used to get paid $2,000 a month, but my YouTube channel alone make 4K a month now. Or then I could just take the advice and say, yeah, I'm gonna be regular. I'm gonna go back to the average things that I used to do personally. So the key, what I'm saying, guys, is that building a business is gonna be the most challenging thing that you're gonna have to do, but it's worth it. You know, it will give you this. It will give you this. But to get this, you have to be in your little 1-bedroom apartment like I was, 2-bedroom apartment. You know, your car get repossessed like I was. I sold my car, you know, to actually go to a mastermind. I paid $5,000, my last $5,000. There, I learned how to build my first product. It helped me did my first 100K month. You know, shout out to German Still. Really helped me out big time. Shout out to all of you, all the mentors that I have. But I learned to the process on how to make this stuff happen. So I'm over here just trying to give you the game and help you understand how to make this stuff happen, how to crush it. You've invested in your knowledge. Number one thing, man, you can't be scared, man. It'll take you a lot to build your dream. Spend every dime that you have. If it's worth it to you, if this is your goal, if it's worth it to you, you know, on a Tuesday to be free. If your freedom is worth it to you, do it whenever you want. You know, spend every last dime to get it. You know, invest into yourself is going to be the best investment that you ever made. The best investment you ever made. Invest in yourself. Invest time. It's going to take time. It'll be challenging, but it'll be freaking worth it. It'll be so worth it. And it'll be amazing once you reach that point where you can get what's called stupid money, where you're not doing things anymore just based on the income, but you have thought process. I put a quote on my wall earlier that says that the man with the plan is more powerful than the man with the opinions, because everybody else will seem to have great opinions or bad opinions around you. Everybody have one. Opinions is like everybody have an opinion. So, but what's most powerful is you. If you have the plan of where you're going, if you can dictate your life, if you can see what you want, if you can put your goals together, this is what I'm going after. Don't worry about the naysayers, man. Don't worry about the people who say you won't make it, or it's not possible, or none of your family ever make it, whatever. You know, oh, this is just a dream, or it's BS. That you don't have time to worry about it, man. The man or the woman, I'm gonna leave you with that, and then I'm gonna go for my run on the beach, okay? Because it's windy out there. I know you guys can hear me, but if you do find value in this video, please like it, share it, leave a comment, get a team members to see it. If you're part of my team, let's grow, let's keep growing together. Last quote: the man with the plan is more powerful than the man with the opinions, or the woman with the plan is more powerful than the woman with the opinions. So let's go to work. Let's make stuff happen. That was your boy Cater. Appreciate you guys. Let's go crush it. It's Tuesday. A live view at the beach. I know it's windy, but go make it happen. Live the lifestyle of your dream. If I can do it, so can you. That's your boy Cater. Going for a run. Through the wastelands, through the highways. See you guys later. Till my shadow turns to sun rays.